Alright. So we're through Genova relatively well. Is there a mod to make the text go really fast? Actually, there's a version of this mod that SegaChief made that takes out all the text. But I think it's still in beta. I don't know if he's actually seen it, if it works or not. You can ask him if he's still around. But yeah, he made a version of this mod that also gets rid of text. Oops. Wait, can we get Red 13 stuck too? We gonna have a party in the corner here? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Now this is the kind of party. This is the kind of stuff that I like to see. This is the kind of quality content you came here to see. Yo, 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 it's Gonk with the $10 donation. Thank you so much. Spend it wisely in Costa del Sol. Get yourself a cocktail. Will do. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Bit Boss. By the way, I forgot to mention, this month's charity is different now that we're in the month of December. The charity has changed to Prevent Cancer Foundation, so 10% of all donations or bits will go towards Prevent Cancer Foundation. So thank you for the support to them as well. And for those of you just joining us, after today's Necrosis Mod, we'll be opening one of these fantastic gifts behind me and playing whatever random game happens to be in them. So that'll be fun. That'll be going on all December long. Every day that I stream, I'll be opening up a package and playing whatever game is in there. They're all randomized, picked by my wife, but randomized. So that should be a lot of fun. We did it last year. It was pretty entertaining. Rip those guys. Oh no. Rip guy in a Speedo. Do you have any older consoles? Yes, I have many older consoles. I play them all the time on the stream. In fact, the random games are almost certain to be on a lot of different consoles. Last year we played everything from Dreamcast to Atari to NES to Super NES to PS4 to... I don't know if we had a Game Boy game last year. Yeah, I don't think we did. I don't think we had a Game Boy game last year. We had an N64 game. We had Cruisin' USA. Alright, I don't want any of this. Another seal might not be the worst idea, but I can only think of one enemy at the moment that I want to use that on. So I will pass on that at the moment. Hard Edge I can get rid of. Others I can get rid of. Sweet Source, Hard Stick. Salted gun. Softs. I'll buy a few, but I don't really need them. Not that I can think of. I don't think there's any bosses that petrify, are there? The only thing with petrification is I gotta make sure it's gone by the end of the fight, or else I get 1 HP at the end. But as long as I cure it at some point, it's not a big deal. because I have some money. Should I do the cutscene with Hojo? Well, no, we're just gonna leave. We ain't got nothing else to do here. Actually, I do want to go to here. No, stop. That's what we want. The motor drive's not bad either, is it? Oh wait, never mind. That's a Tifa weapon. I was like, oh, it's a bear weapon. That thing's pretty good though. I think it's just like almost no materia, but high stats. Welcome, Final Fantasy VII. That's weird. That's awkward to say. All right. So. I don't think there's anything we want to do here, right? Really just want to go straight to the cave. Trying to think. What does 135th soldier do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't think of anything I'd want to get here. Not even anything I want to steal. We're just gonna load you up with as much magic materia as we can, so you can just one-shot everything and take all the damage. No, 135th soldier never did anything. They put a lot of stuff in this game thinking it might do something later, but they couldn't figure out what, and then they ran out of time to make it do anything. I think the 135th soldier and the Masamune was always supposed to be a collectible, but like I think the Masamune is always supposed to be a collectible. I think 135th soldier maybe had some kind of idea behind it, but they just never fleshed it out. I don't really need to level up Seal. I got what I want. I got sleep. That's what I want to see. This is fine for now. We'll do, just on the off chance you get hit by like fire, do this. You could just level up all materials because why not? want to make sure I have one of every element at least. Okay, I'm good with that. Don't really need any of this stuff. Fire ring might be nice. On the off chance I get fired. So what's, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I think we'll do bolt instead of fire. When's the first time you can get Big Guard, isn't it? You can't get it until you get the Gelnika, right? Or Gelnika. I don't want to fight you. Run! Crap, I'm still on lowest battle speed. Forgot to change it. You need Manipulate and you need the Tiny Bronco. Because it's over by Blue Tie, right? What was I going to do? Oh, right, it is. It's here. That's what. See, I was wondering. I was like, isn't it here? But you can't get it yet. So yeah, you gotta go get Kate Sith and then come back here, which we will probably do because that's gonna be a big thing that will help a lot until we get Barrier. Even when we get Barrier, because it's cheaper, I believe. This mod doesn't change anything, Final Fantasy VII, except healing and no sources. Everything else is the same. I would like to eventually steal some Dazers from them, but now's not the time. Actually, no. Those you can't steal Dazers from. Or can you? Yeah. Those are red enemies, right? Or no? I forget. You can get sources, they don't do anything. You can't use them. Hi. That is not what I wanted to do. Good lord. Stop it. You can sell them though, which is what I've been doing. What is the name of the enemy that gives you Dazers? I know Bound Fats do. Battery caps. Which are... okay, I was right. There's 3 enemies that give them, but 2 of them we can't do yet. But we can get them from battery caps, which I want to do at some point. What's the drop rate? No drop rate, 50% steal rate. That's not bad. I think they're all 50%. Like all the regular enemies are always... all like the regular items are always 50%. Okay, so I would like to try to get a... I would like to try to get some Dazers on my way. I don't want to like have to stop for them because a lot of stuff here is going to do a lot of damage, but if I can get them on my way, it'd be great. It's not a bad idea. What do I get rid of, though? Because I'd like the double... I'd really like the double level up cover. Also, speaking of which, Force Stealer gives double. I should really be taking advantage of that. What do I want to level up? This one would be bad. I guess I could double level up all the summons. And that means getting rid of my all, but I guess that's alright. Oh, I want to level up. I want to double level up cover, though. So screw Choker Mod. I'm down for that. I think that also doubles, doesn't it? Yeah. That one... Is that in long range? Yeah, it is. Alright, that's gonna be worth it. So screw enemy skill for now. I think you have 2 enemy skills. Having all these double weapons is going to be nice for a while. Poison, ice. I want to keep that there. I don't really have much else I want to double level up, but I guess I'll just double level up with fire. Steel, I don't really care. I don't even want to level up steel. But I guess that's all I have left to level up. So I want to level up the random all materia, which I guess I can. But I need him to have steel. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. So. Oh, god dang it. How's it going, Can? The healing's going great. Getting a lot of healing done. Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs in the game. As you know, if you watched my video on all the songs. I don't really want that. But it's nice to have 3 of them. Random question, I was watching your profiles of the Final Fantasy VII characters but couldn't find some. Are there a certain tab? There's a playlist of all my Final Fantasy VII tutorials. They're in there. This is also an important materia. I'd like to get Toad, potentially. So I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, Frog Song would be nice to get, but I don't really want to go... Well, I'll probably get it. Whether or not I want to. little KFC action. Yeah, exactly, Gordo. That is, you found out the master plan on that one already. Hit Cloud or Eris. Yeah, things are starting to do damage. This is where stuff gets real scary. Like being in any of these fights too long. Yo, swing! With the brand new sub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the 4-8 crew. Foam fingers to the chat for that incredible brand new sub. I appreciate the brand new sub so much. Thank you, man. This is scary. Seed shot. I want to see a lot of seed shots. Seed shot is good. Lasers are not good. Lasers are not good. Steel! Would really like that steel. I just want like freaking 1 or 2 dazers would be great. But it's gonna be hard to get them. I don't know what level these things are. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say their level. Oh, there we go. 24, yeah. They're level 24, I'm level friggin' 15, 14. Yeah, Eris is burning through her MP. But we're not gonna have her for too much longer. Even though she doesn't, you know, die for a while, a lot of the end of the game she's not usable, so really just the temple is where we want her the most. No, poison. Do not want poison. But yeah, I probably should be a little careful of my MP going forward. If I keep using it the way I'm using it, I'm gonna run out. Sure. Try and choke him out. I just want a Dazer. Give me a Dazer. Pretty please. Dazer. It'd be nice if this, like, stopped all of them and I got, like, a couple free steals. The end of the game will actually be the easiest part. There's a lot of easy stuff I can do to beat the end of the game. This part of the game is one of the more scary parts, I think. After this... once we get the Tiny Bronco, we have a lot of options opened up to us. From here to the Tiny Bronco is going to be rough. Once we get the Tiny Bronco, we have a good amount of things we can do. I do not want to fight bombs. Actually, bombs won't be too bad because Barrett's immune, but... we can't kill him, so... nice back deck. Maybe I should have stolen. Once we get the Tiny Bronco, there's like a million things we could do. We could go practically get any material we want. I don't think you can get gold chocobos by then because you need Zeo nuts. So... I don't know. I think you could by that point. Just go get a gold chocobo. Not sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything that you can't do once you get the tiny Bronco. We could go anywhere in the world and grind if we needed to. You know, go to enemies that aren't going to do any damage to us. We can... no, you need the... Why do you need the Highwind, though? What is it that you can't get? Oh, you can't go to Goblin Island, can you? So yeah, you need the Highwind. We can... well, actually, you know, now that I think about it, really the Highwind is what opens up the game. The Tiny Bronco gets us not as much. Unless, of course, we wrong warp to the debug room, but I'm not going to do that. But with the Tiny Bronco, we could actually debug to the warp room. We could debug to the warp room. We could warp to the debug room and just win the game, but that would be kind of silly. Molotovs might not be a bad purchase. Carbon bangles are great. Molotovs might not be the worst purchase, especially for dying. How many do I want, though? Kind of expensive. Well, once you get the Tiny Bronco, you could get black chocobos, though. So, I mean, you can get everything but Knights of the Round, which is a big deal. Or wait, can you? No, I don't think you can. Because then you could go... Then you could skip over a lot of the game. So, no, you can't do that. I don't know what stops you from doing that, but you can't do that. What do you need for black chocobos? Well, anyways, there are some stuff that the Tiny Bronco helps with, but mostly the Highwind. Once you get the Highwind, then everything's broken. You could just go do whatever you want. I mean, even without chocobos, you could glitch and get Quadra Magic. You can go fight Cactuars for a bunch of money. You can go fight a lot of nice enemies that will help. Anyways, I might buy like 6 of these or something. That sounds good. I'm trying to think. What stops you from getting black chocobos? Because there has to be something. Because you can't get them before the Highwind, or else you could actually skip over, like, the Sleeping Forest. I guess the thing you need... You need a chocobo from the Medial area. Yeah. Well, no, because you can get good chocobos from near the desert. Or maybe Billy just doesn't give you the option. Maybe. I've never tried it because I never even thought about doing it. But yeah, obviously there's something stopping you, because then you could like walk right past the Sleeping Forest, walk right past the Temple of the Ancient, or the City of the Ancients, so like Eris would never die. You could just like go right to the North Crater, do that stuff, get the Highwind. story for a while. And then we gotta do the desert, which the desert's kind of annoying. But shouldn't be too bad. I wanted a dazer. I wanted a dazer for dying. But I can also use Chocomog, so. Actually, dazers might not work. You might have to use Chocomog, now that I think about it. Let me see. Dine is... Yeah, he's immune to slow numb. So you have to use Chocomog anyways. I don't know what goes on with the battle arena, but I would guess that SegaChief did something to prevent it from destroying your health bar. Well, I guess we'll have to see. I might have to win or something. Well, no, because you can quit after the first battle. Actually, I think you can just run away, can't you? Yeah, you can just run away. So that's probably what I'll do. Yeah, you can literally just run away and the battle arena stops. It's kind of funny, like, he's like, you have to fight my battle arena to prove your worth, and then you could just run away, and he's like, well, nice try. Oh, wait, slow numb's the wrong thing. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of paralysis. Paralysis... This wiki, like, puts paralyzed. Okay, he's not immune to paralysis, so you could use dazers, but Chocomog should be enough. Unfortunately, I have like no money now, but I don't really need money until after. I don't think there's anything to buy in the desert, so. If you're a madman, try to win the 8 fights. Maybe I will. And by that I mean I won't. Actually, at that point, I'll have enough to probably be fine. I think he's mad. I think you done made him mad. Who wants to be Kate Sith? Oh wait, I already have someone to be Kate Sith. Who's Kate Sith? Big bosses. I don't know why it doesn't let me type it. What's his, doesn't he have numbers by his name? I'll have to find him. Can't remember his full name. Or if anything's capitalized or anything. Is he in my... No, I don't think he is PM to me. Anyone know Big Boss's full name? I think it's all lowercase. I don't remember if there's any numbers afterwards. That's alright. I think he'll be alright with just Big Boss. Is it Big Boss 121? No. Alright, we'll just go with Big Boss. That's fine. I'm sure he'll be cool with it. I think if there's numbers, I think there's like 3 numbers, so it won't fit anyways. So, what happens if you win the 8 fights? Nothing. I don't think he even gives you anything. I think you get the points, but that's it. Big Boss 72. That sounds right, but sure Big Boss is fine. He'll have to deal with it because he's not here, so. Sure. I'm sure he'll get real mad at me. I can't believe you forgot my 72. It's extremely important. I can never watch you again. Unsubscribed, fake and gay. You know, the special. Oh no, he's dead. You get the sprint shoes for winning the battle arena once, I think. And then you talk to the chick outside. She gives you them. It's either once or like 3 times or something. No, you don't buy them. She just gives them to you. Oh, you have to win the special battle? Really? I didn't know that. Well, I'm sure I did, but I forgot. Well, there you go. You gotta beat the special battle and then talk to her. Which the special battle you don't get unless you have Omni Slash, W Summon, and the ultimate weapon. Okay, Gordo's saying you're wrong. Gordo's saying it's not. Yeah. See, I felt the same way. I should stop listening to my chat, but I never learn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just beat the battle square. It's either once or like 3 times, and then talk to him. Talk to her. And yeah, don't listen to what Google says. Google's wrong a lot. For some reason, this game just has a lot of false information on it. Okay, first of all, well, we're about to change anyways. Just hope we don't get into a fight. What's up, Mr. Fuzzy? Good to see you, my man. Get away from me, you goon. Place your bets. Yeah, I don't know. It's either you beat the regular or you beat the special battle, but either way, you go talk to the chick afterwards. She gives them to you. You know, I miss this in video games. I miss learning each character's backstory as part of the actual story. That seems to never happen anymore. Games don't know how to write anymore. They either, like, just explain all the characters' backstories right off the bat, or they just never explain it. Like, Final Fantasy 15 is a good example. It's just like, alright, all these 4 guys are friends, and they all have different personality traits. And then you're just going to play out the story. But like old good RPGs used to have like a backstory for each character that they don't just randomly tell you. It actually relates to the story. Like right now we learn about Barrett because we got thrown in the coral prison, so we have to learn about him and what happened. And later we have to go to Cosmo Canyon, so we learn about Red 13 because we have to do Cosmo Canyon anyways. And then later we learn about Cloud because we have to. It actually like fits in the narrative well. So just being like, so this character is a really sad character because he like almost died once, so he's like sad. Yeah. The end. Barrett could just dance and no one can shoot him. And here we learn that Shinra soldiers are actual stormtroopers in real life. This character is sad because he dropped his ice cream. Alright, I gotta unequip you. Or wait, not you. 13. Or not. I guess it already unequipped all of us. Or no, that's right, I unequipped Red 13 earlier because I was using Barry. Okay. Let's see. Force Stealer's fine. Wizard Staff's fine. Actually, this is the party I already had, so I guess this works out. Did we get anything we want to use? Probably not. Enemy skill we don't need. Sense we don't need. Pull we don't need. Yeah. Should we find the same way we had it before? Sweet. Yo, Mendo with the $60 donation. What in the world? Foam fingers in the chat. Let's see them. Let's see those foam fingers. I want to see some crazy foam fingers in the chat for that incredible $1 million donation. No, not self-destruct. Oh. God dang it. Thank you so much, man. I almost forgot I had to donate this for you to buy Monster Hunter World so we can play it together. Enjoy. Thank you, man. I will pre-order that later. We will have it as soon as possible, and we will play it as soon as it comes out, and it will be glorious. Yeah, I think self-destruct is... It's either health-based or something. I think it's health-based, because otherwise I don't think it would do that much damage. I don't, it always does a ton of damage. Maybe it is just a ton of damage. I am a little low-leveled, so... Wouldn't surprise me that much. I am back row sadness though, so 5,000 damage is like a ton. What's up, the Spankopita? That's a great name. Did you have a perfect motorcycle minigame? Yeah, well I got hit once, but then after that I cheesed it. There's a cheese strat you can do where you take no damage. I don't know if it is percentage based. It might be just a lot of freaking damage. Possible. Does anyone know if you have to talk to the guy in the truck? I feel like you do. But now that I think about it, you might not have to. You might be able to just go right to dime. Oh yeah, the bit boss is broken. Thanks for telling me that. There you go. Seymour, yeah, that. Yeah, that was a frustrating fight because I kind of had to fight it because those guys mugged me. But I didn't want to fight it because those things can self-destruct you. Okay, the self-destruct is 75% of your health. I feel like it has to be percentage based because nothing... Even a self-destruct wouldn't do that much damage this early. I mean, to put that in perspective, like, nothing in the game does 5,000 damage. Like, nothing but weapons. Even, like, Safer Sephiroth doesn't do that much damage with one hit. If he does that much damage, it's because it's percentage-based. Anyways. Unless you're, like, you know, obviously really under-leveled or whatever. Alright, let's not get into that fight again. That'd be great. And try to get to this without getting into a fight. Yes, hello. What? I don't know if you have to talk to this guy, but I'm going to just in case. Get me out of here. Oh, get me out of here. That's not what I want. Okay, I should definitely put on Earth here. Get me to that save point, please. Okay. What's up, Woodstock? Watch the cussing. It's a PG stream. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I stream 4 times a week. Alright. What's the cheese for this? Is it go right or go up? I want to say it's up and then to the right. Or no, it's right. I don't remember. Do you just go right? I wanna say it was like up once and then right, but see how this goes. Sandworm! That's bad. You really had to open with that? Thanks, man. Everyone's sadness, right? Are you sure? I think you have to get to the fissure and then go right. I feel like you're supposed to go up and then right. Are you serious? Really open twice with Earthquake. Stage right. Or did I have to go right from the very first screen? Okay, I think this is it here. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. I think you can do it quicker, but... yeah, I should have gone right, like, right away. I could try it again. Just out of curiosity's sake. I think if you go right away, you just get there immediately. I know there's a way to get there within, like, 1 or 2. Also, I totally didn't notice that treasure chest on the right, like, ever. Did you ever notice that? I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. Run, dang it. What are you doing? Yeah, you're right here. Which doesn't even look like a possibility, but it is. Yeah. Now that's the kind of cheese I like to see. That's the kind of grade A cheddar. Alright, this fight's oh man, I didn't equip Barrett though. I need to equip Barrett. I forgot. He needs a couple things. He needs this, and then he needs I guess nothing else really matters. Just strip them on. That's all that really matters. And actually, I'm gonna give you cover. Nah, not cover. I'll give you lightning, just to level it up. because you're the only one that gets AP from it. He just needs his limit. We cannot get limits. No, you cannot get limits in this mod. Try again. Try again with your pro strats. Is there any news on the remake? Yeah, it's not being made. Nah, I wouldn't change it, SegaChief. I think the mod is a good difficulty where it is. Giving yourself limits would be too easy, I think. For a couple different reasons. Mostly because cross slash is broken as heck through the beginning of the game. The other limits not so much, but cross slash and Seal Evil are both really, really strong. Oops. Should have lowered battle speed. Nice dodge. I might take a couple hits to the face here. None of them should be too bad, though. That's gonna hurt. That's the only thing I didn't really want to see. No, it didn't do that much damage, actually. You should be dead here or the next one. No, he's dead. Oh, wait. There's him. He is? I think he is dead. That's fine. Oh, I don't think I equipped my carbon bracelet. I could do that a little better if I equipped the carbon bracelet and lowered the battle speed. But I'll save you all the reset, since we had to reset a bunch earlier. Rip dying. Press F. Erg. Alrighty. Time for me to lose this first Chocobo race, because I always do. The first race is winnable if you do the stamina trick, but I always forget which key it is on my keyboard, so I always screwed up the first time. That purple chocobo snipe. Never forget. You never use the stamina trick and still win it? You're a better chocobo racer than I. I suck at the chocobo races. I usually just run out of stamina. Oh, jerk. I don't really know why they make you wait here for so long. It's to build up the suspense. God dang it. I know how to race. I know how to race. I know how to do it. I promise. I know what I'm doing, sort of, but not really. I don't know what buttons I need to press. Should be... Oh, well, now I'm slow. Where's my speed up keys? Oh, I can't figure it out. I'm holding literally like all my buttons that should be L and R, and yet I'm not getting it. I'm holding down like 7 keys. I'm still not getting the stamina trick. Who knows? I might still win this though. The other chocobos seem to be going a little slow. This is gonna be rough though. This 2 chocobo is gonna snipe me. This blue one. Oh wait, no, maybe the 3. Oh, run! I did it. I did it. Even though I like totally jacked it for half the race. Okay. Now's an interesting... Well, not really. There's nothing to do here. Nothing but go forward. I do want to go get spiderwebs. Those would be nice. But I don't think there's any reason to go backwards here. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I don't think there's any reason to go backwards here. Oh, I can get Big Guard, right? Obviously. Other than that. But Big Guard's right here. I don't think there's any reason to go back like on the the ship is what I was talking about. I don't think there's anything. You can go back and get Eris's thing, but we don't need that, so. Alright, hold on. Be right back.